So last year's loan growth. So we had a large loan repayment in corporate bank, about 1.4 billion. So that sort of dragged the overall loans growth. That's number one. Number two, I think when we look at mortgages where margins are very fine, and that we also tighten in terms of the ability for us to underwrite, let's say, the lower credit or the higher risk bucket. So we did that tightening. So loan approval in mortgages was a little bit slower. So I think the first one on corporate lending is that we did participate in the refinancing, but in a bond format. On the second one, I think in terms of making sure that we step back and look at mortgage pricing for profitability, and also looking at mortgage quality in terms of our risk factors, we decided that we should sort of tighten that partway through the year. So the outlook, when you look at GDP of, let's say, 2024 calendar year of 4.5%, we've always said that we want to be above that GDP growth. My sense this year is maybe 1.25 times that GDP as a prediction of going in to sort of hold that ambition for the year in terms of targets loans growth. The driver clearly will be in the middle market, mid-corp, and also SME. So when you see the catalyst of the industrialization of Malaysia's economy, and banks, we grow in line with policy direction, my sense is that will be where the leading engine for lending is going to be. And therefore, we basically ride at the back of that policy on industrialization. So SME and mid-corp will lead lending growth. I think retail will be a bit more selective. And for the large infrastructure project, that will come from the corporate lending, which is in the wholesale bank. So we expect maybe slightly slower in retail, particularly when we sort of look at mortgages. I think we'll be quite ambitious in terms of a higher growth in SME and mid-corp. That is our business banking business. And then for large infrastructure, construction and projects that the government has launched, that will be in the wholesale bank. So it's more in the wholesale and the business banking side.